Welcome back, everybody. Do you love living in Austin? Nonprofit organization Keep Austin Beautiful is giving Austinites an opportunity to show their dedication with their latest campaign. Rodney Ahart, CEO, is here to tell us more about the Love ATX initiative and how to get involved. Rodney, good morning.
Good morning, Rosie.
We were just talking off camera about how you're celebrating 15 years of being the CEO of Keep Austin Beautiful. So first of all, thank you for your service.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's been an honor.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your organization and y'all's mission?
Sure. So Keep Austin Beautiful, we were founded in 1985. So this year marks 40 years of us doing beautification, cleanup, environmental education initiatives. We engage over 11,000 Austinites in meaningful community service. We also educate over 12,000 K through 12 students to talk about how to recycle, how to compost, how to reduce your waste. So we've been around for a long time. You think back to 85, I think Austin had 400,000 people. and
Things have changed.
And we're knocking on 1 million. Yeah. So, I mean, the city has grown. The community has changed, but Keep Austin Beautiful has been the same.
I'm going to push you just a little bit on that because I think with the influx of people comes two things, right? People who care, people who love the city, and people who want to give back. But also there's no denying the more humans there are, the more that you have to work to keep things, quote unquote, beautiful.
Absolutely. I mean, we firmly believe that you can't have a beautiful city without a clean city. So having those consistent cleanups as much as we can throughout the year is so important. You know, people are 3 times more likely to litter in a place that's already littered. So that's why those multiple cleanups are so important. And of course, the Love ATX campaign is right in line with that. We're encouraging Austinites to recycle, to compost, and reduce litter every single day. You know, studies have shown that, you know, people produce either 4 to 7 pounds of landfill waste every day.
Every day.
Every single day. So
that's an overwhelming number.
It's a lot.
Think about it.
It's a lot, right? You think 365 days.
Just one person.
1 million people.
Yeah.
You know, in a city, it's a lot to manage and it's a lot to handle. So it's all of our responsibility to do what we can to keep our city clean. To if it's a can, if it's glass, if it's paper, to recycle it. I think also, like when it comes to compost, I mean, we have here a pizza box. Who doesn't love pizza, right? We eat pizza all the time, right?
I had it on Friday for Valentine's Day.
I mean, everybody loves pizza, and you know, you can recycle. I mean, you can compost this pizza box.
But you cannot recycle it.
You cannot recycle it.
And I keep telling my husband, and he keeps missing the memo.
So this, I mean, pizza, I mean, which is a mainstay. I mean, you know, people order all the time. You can compost this in your green cart.
Okay.
I mean, and also paper, plastic, metal, and glass. Just trying to remember that you can always put those in your blue recycling bin.
Absolutely. And in fact, you actually brought a couple of tips because maybe, you know, we're at the tail end of what was a very exciting Valentine's Day weekend.
Exactly.
But maybe we're done with those cards now. We've enjoyed them. And maybe we're done with our flowers as well. What would you suggest?
Exactly. So flowers, I mean, the statistic is 198 million roses are sold for Valentine's Day. Right?
Wow.
And once those flowers start to fade, you can give them a new life by putting them in your compost cart. So everyone, once those roses, those flowers start to fade, be sure to put them in your compost bin. Also, I mean, this is, of course, in any holidays, when you're looking at buying cards, you're looking at giving your sweetheart something nice. when you're shopping for these cards, make sure you get ones that are made with recyclable paper.
Okay.
Make sure you avoid glitter because it's microplastic.
Yeah.
It cannot be recycled. If you get that in your recycling stream, it can cause problems at our MRFs where the recycling is processed. So, so I think it's important to, whenever you're buying something, to think about its full life. Like once it's consumed, once it's delivered, what's the next step for it?
Yeah.
You know,
conscious purchasing.
yes, blue bin, green bin, or into the trash bin for sure.
Well, and something else that I think a lot of people end up with, maybe not so many here in the city limits of Austin, is one of these plastic bags. And this is another one that I think people get confused about because they say, oh, that's plastic. I can throw that in the recycling.
Exactly.
But that's kind of another one of those things that actually creates problems.
100%.
Yeah.
So these bins are not these plastic bags are not your friend in recycling. They actually can really do damage to our MRFs, like where it's processed.
I heard they're called tanglers or
Exactly,
something.
like it just gets all tangled in. One of the best things you can do is take these to your local grocer.
Okay.
You can take them. I mean, this is an HEB bag. You can take them to your local grocery and recycle those when you're in the store doing your regular grocery shopping.
Okay, that's good to know because at some point you kind of have too many.
Yeah.
What do I do with them?
100%.
Yeah, go ahead and talk to me about Love ATX because you've got some cool merch.
So Love ATX, I wanted to share this shirt. So as you can see, we're all focusing in on the love of this city. I mean, we're so fortunate to live in a city that has beautiful green spaces and great parks and trails and green belts. And so we're encouraging people to show their love for Austin and sign up for our Take the Pledge. We have a pledge. You can go to keepaustinbeautiful.org, sign that pledge, and make a commitment to recycle every day, to compost every day, and reduce your waste every single day.
And I hear that by signing up or signing that pledge, you have a chance to win a couple prizes.
100%. You can get one of these T-shirts. We also have a partnership with Galaxy Cafe.
Oh, yeah.
So you can get a Galaxy Cafe gift card.
They make, it's a weird thing to say, but they make great oatmeal.
Oh, yeah. And really good bowls, too.
And wraps.
Like those bowls. Oh, yeah.
Delicious
really
stuff.
Good food.
Okay, so some cool prizes on the line. And then as you mentioned, the Love ATX campaign is really leading up to celebrating that 40 years of community service that's happening in April.
Absolutely. So this is a great way for us to lead into our 40th because we do have Keep Austin Beautiful. We'll have our 40th annual Keep Austin Beautiful Day. And that's our day in mission. I mean, we have over 3,000 volunteers. Last year, we collected 20 tons of litter.
Wow.
We cleaned over 100 miles of like waterways and roadways. And so we hope to do the same. We already have 57 sites signed up for this year. And we're encouraging people, if there's an eyesore in your neighborhood, if there's a place where your kid goes to school, or just a place in your neighborhood that you'd like some love for, go to our website, sign that site up, and we can help recruit volunteers for that.
Well, because you're looking for over 100 sites.
Yes.
Once all is said and done. So we're about at the halfway mark. We could go even further,
yes,
right?
Exactly.
And we would love to have some volunteers.
We'd love it. I mean, sign up. I mean, our volunteer projects, family, roommates, you know, your neighbors.
Teach the little ones
your
about
corporate. Yeah. I mean, everyone. I mean, that's a great thing about the volunteerism that we do because you can see the immediate impact of it right when you're done. You know, you go to a site that's littered and trashed and you leave having that good feeling that like I really gave back to the city.
Absolutely. I did my part. Okay, Rodney, we so appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Rosie.
All right, guys, you can win a Love ATX t-shirt and other cool prizes like you mentioned at Galaxy Cafe by pledging to recycle, compost, and reduce litter every day. By the way, they'll also take donations. They're always needing to continue to keep this fantastic organization running. So visit keepaustinbeautiful.org to learn more about getting involved.